are back.
Yeah. Can we tell them to start it?
Hope you guys enjoyed that little bit of Thunderstruck to hype up these players before their championship game.
Who we picking?
All right. I wish we could see who we're picking, but we have no idea until we get to the game. But it's going to show me the character select screen anyways.
And the funnier story today is the fact that there is no audio going right now because I turned the master volume off and did not turn it back on before they started.
Awesome. So did they not get to hear Thunderstruck?
Oh, and I could play some Thunderstruck background. It's playing.
I feel like Thunderstruck's the perfect song for this right now. Because these are the two Goliaths of the tournament. And they're about to go head to head in a best of 3 with Team Gosu having a 1-map advantage.
Yeah, Brutal's got a lot of work cut out for him from the very beginning, I'll tell you that. But if there's one team that can do it, it's Brutal.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we saw them play earlier, and Brutal brought it to a 12-13. On, what was it, Split?
Yes, I believe it was Split.
And now here we are on Bind.
Audio
and
is
we've
up.
got Team Gosu versus Brutal.
Team Gosu's going to be on the fence first, starting this one out as Gosu's attacking. This is David versus Goliath here. Gosu has not dropped a single game in the entire tournament.
Are they not able to pick up the diffuser? They're running over it, and they're not.
Okay, they got it.
I was really concerned that maybe they weren't going to be able to pick it up.
Yeah, because we can't rehost.
As we take a look at this mini map here, we got 3 on A, 2 on B, and it looks like we're going to be pushing B here.
And I've got to say, I've said it before, but pistol round is my favorite round to watch because it really comes down to your aiming. That's really what it is. You don't have the money to buy all of your abilities, and you just got to try to out-aim your opponents.
So we got 2 guys pushing into hookah here. We got Brimstone at the bottom. We got Cypher playing elbow as Sova comes rotating in back B. Looks like Raze is trying to push behind.
Be picked off, or not picked off, but she's gonna be picked up by Cypher. They know where she is. She gets hit by a tracking dart, and she's gonna rotate back all the way towards A mid.
Showtime picks up the first kill with a headshot, and NRK picks up the second 5v3. Can they get the plant down? NRK getting the plant down. There's some more fights going on. Cypher gets a crit, gets 1. Ultra gets 1, and Showtime, Mario, and Sideswipe pick up the final 3 to end the first round in favor of Gosu.
That's 1-0 Gosu. And this is one of the maps that I'd say is defender-sided. I wouldn't read too much into it as that was just the pistol round.
This goes here.
And as the economy builds, we're going to see a lot more of those frags coming out from both sides of the map.
That goes there.
Seeing Sideswipe here trying to set up some trip mines here in an interesting way. The defense is setting up the same split. Cypher and Brimstone on A. We have Raze, Sova, and Sage over on A. Attacker's doing the same thing. Get that Cypher cam out. We have 2 going in mid, pushing towards hookah. 3 pushing long. There's going to be an engagement here. Wazi's hitting here with a shorty.
And Gardens is actually smoked off, so there won't be an engagement just yet. I'm not sure. I feel like they're going to wait until that smoke goes away, and then they're going to start their push. Smoke goes away. They know that somebody's behind them. They peek left. They don't see anybody. They push out. They get taken up by the shotgun, but he gets immediately refragged. NRK takes out Jaycos, and it's a 2v2. You've got Olche all the way back in Spices, and you've got NRK and Zirian pushing towards elbow, trying to flush out anybody that might be in the tunnel.
They're both pushing together here. Very smart. Zirian gets the first pick.
And that was a good pick, too, right to the head.
Let's see what Ultra can do right here. Tries to get the Sage. NRK, not a chance. NRK hits him right in the head, sends him back to the spawn. Good luck. Have fun buying another gun. I was talking to the players prior to this game start. Seems like a bunch of them were semi-professional to professional CSGO players. So the gun skill mechanics is the same. You're adding in new abilities, new utility, movement, very similar to CSGO. Let's see
And you
Let's
can
get them
really
out too.
see the previous CSGO experience with the way that their crosshair placement is. They just kind of have an idea of where the head's going to be, and that's where they're pre-aiming all the time.
Gosu
So
takes
unless they get caught off guard, they're going to be aiming at your head, and you have to find a way to counter that by either aiming at their head or using your abilities, because unlike CSGO, you have all sorts of abilities in your belt. You can really challenge almost anything.
Gosu takes the early 2-0 lead, buys weapons, same push, 3B long into gardens, 2 in the hookah.
And the 2 in hookah actually get caught up by a cage. They know that there's at least 1 in hookah. I don't know if they heard the sound cue of the second. They're going to throw out a grenade. They're not going to get anything with it. Hookah's smoked off. Quasi takes out Mario, which drops the spike. They're going to push through the smoke. He's going to get a headshot through the smoke, which is insane. They're going to lift it. Raze lifts herself up with C4 over the ice. He throws out Gary into the tunnel. They're going to work to get plant down. There was a camera on them, so they have an idea of where they were. And they're going to push 1 towards garden. There's 2 in the container, and they're just going to hold their post-plant angles. Defenders know there's 1 in tunnel because that's where the smoke came from. He's going to throw out his camera. He's going to look around. He sees 1 in the backside of the container towards the boxes. They're going to take their shots. They're going to attempt to retake it. 3v4, 2v4 now on the defender side. And now it's a 1v4 post-plant. It's not looking good for the defenders. And Sideswipe, he gets the final kill. And he takes his gun. With a pretty skin at that.
3 rounds into this, attackers do the same thing every round. Defense does the same thing every round. Get to the definition of insanity here and expecting different results on the defense. However, they're changing it up this time, putting 2 on A, 3 on B. Attackers look like they're pushing this B fountain again. Cypher's in the mid, setting traps. They're gonna go B fountain here and the split into hookah and garden.
And I do want to note, for those that are new to the stream and that don't understand what's going on, this is a best of 3. However, since Team Gosu is from the winner's bracket, they do have a 1 map advantage. So they're already up 1-0. In order to stay in this, Brutal's going to have to take this map, and they're already down 0-3.
Brutal's doing an interesting choice here, doing almost a full save, as we have 2 players in hookah, 1 rocking the shorty, 1 rocking the classic pistol. They're running up here on garden, 3 of them outside garden. Brimstone getting ready to get the smokes out. Cypher's playing close and elbow. Gary going down, 1 C4 out. About to collapse now on hookah as we're about to collapse from garden. Fritzy sitting here with a shorty.
And he's just waiting for that person to push up through B long into garden. And he can get a pick here. If they don't, oh, and he missed the first shot. He gives away his position. He gets fragged out immediately, and it comes down to a 2v2. And now a 1v2 for the defenders. The plant's gonna go down.
Ultra able to pick up the Vandal.
And kind of confuses what's happening. They bring up the cage. He doesn't have any sort of sight line into B long. And that's where the other players are gonna be.
Everyone post-plant situation here. It'd be amazing if he could defuse through that container. Let's see if he tries to go for goes for a C4 throw. Hits 1. Second one, gets the second one.
The kill with it. Now it's the 1v1. And he almost gets the frag on Sideswipe, but Sideswipe shoots Olche in the head and secures the round, making it 0-4 for the attackers.
Knocking him down to 33 HP. 1 more shot to the body with the Vandal, he might have gone down.
And like I was saying before, crosshair placement is a big thing. He was able to hit him in the body a couple of times, but that doesn't do it. You have to get those headshots, especially at this high of a level in gameplay. You're in the grand finals of the NACL tournament. These are going to be good teams with good crosshair placement. You have to be able to win those.
And here we go. Gosu, same attack. Gets the same Cypher camera. 2 going hookah, 3 going long. Arrow comes out, destroys it before anyone's ever seen. Gets the op.
Quasi gets the early pick, but he also takes a lot of heat in return. He's very low. Hopefully the Sage can get off a heal on him, because he's not going to be much use if he's at 1 HP. He does get healed by the Sage, so now everybody's at full HP. 5v4, and you see Sideswipe actually going around towards a mid. He gets hit by the... No, he doesn't get hit by the tripwire. But NRK picks up Showtime, and it's back to a 5v5.
With 1 minute left, the attack seems to be somewhat split. We have Cypher watching behind in Spices. We have 2 in hookah, 2 B long, 3 defenders on B, 2 still on A. Haven't rotated quite yet. The calls might come
Really,
out.
those defenders need to rotate. This is gonna be a BT.
Yeah,
Obviously, we have some more vision than they do, but they gotta get over there.
Collapse coming in. Let's see this one.
Hellfire comes out. They're doing a hard move because of the smoke. He gets off through the smoke. Sideswipe taken out. Showtime takes out Jackos. Critchy takes out Mario. Odox takes out Showtime. And the defenders put the first round on the board.
That was great gameplay from Critzy there. Xarion jumps out from Hookah. There's ice on the ground from, I don't even know. I think their Sage may have thrown an ice that ended up hurting him. He comes out with the ult. Rocket launcher locked and loaded to shoot someone on the other team. We know how overpowered Raze's abilities are. Gets stuck. Critzy hits him through a smoke. Ruins and takes away the ability, and Brutal comes around with a round win.
I think at this point, Brutal's getting a little frustrated. I think they're going to start stepping up their gameplay, maybe get a bit more aggressive and stop letting Gosu take the rounds that they're taking.
And he's
going to swing down B long with the op, and he's going to lose to the Marshall. He's going to be taken out by the Sage, and that puts them at a disadvantage. They're 4v5. You have 3 players stacked up towards mid, one going towards B long, and a second one about to accompany him. Showtime takes out Critzy, making it a 5v3. Attacker sided.
Jacko gets a shot with the op on Showtime. As the attackers begin their collapse on the site, ice coming down, all utility coming out, ult's coming out. Side swipe pushing.
It's interesting because there's 2 pushing towards tunnels. They're just gonna hold the flank here, and he's gonna be sprinting. So Sideswipe's gonna hear him.
I know exactly.
He's gonna interrogate, and now they know where the last player is. It is a 4v1, and he's gonna try to take a shot. Sideswipe, he's gonna miss, and he's gonna keep shooting. Trey's trying.
Can he save?
C4's back.
Ulche.
He's trying to save. He's trying to get out of there.
Drop Scary, my best friend.
He throws out Gary. Showtime just trying to get out of there. He doesn't want to lose his guns. He doesn't want to ruin his economy, but he's just absolutely being chased right now. He has to get out. He's got to do as much rotating as possible.
And Gosu is hungry for this kill. As you see all 4 players leave the spike to go pursue this kill.
And it goes up. He's still alive. 4 seconds left. He just has to hold for 2 more, and he's still got his gun. He does it.
That was close. He had Raze and Cypher to his right, and one in Showers as well. Narrowly escaped that life right there. 5-1 in favor of attackers here.
I really want to see Brutal kick it up. I know they had a really close game last time, and I really want this to be a close game this time. I know they don't want to go out like this.
We'll come back.
They're really gonna have to step it up to turn things into their favor.
Today it's beginning to feel a lot like Groundhog Day as we have 3 defenders on A, 2 on B, and they are pushing Hookah long.
At the end of this round, I'm gonna do a quick breakdown of the numbers, show everybody what's going on. Quasi gets a 2-piece there, and that is huge as he makes it a 5v3 for the defenders. Hopefully he can get a heal from his Sage. They throw out the smokes, looking into Hookah. Sideswipe is gonna slowly walk into Hookah. He's gonna take out Raze and Gary. And he's gonna take out Jacko as well with another headshot. This man is insane with his shots. He gets identified where his position is. He's gonna take some shots there, and he's gonna get taken out by the Sage.
Richie picked up one in the crate.
2v1. Sage, last one left. He's gonna go revive, and that's gonna make it a 3v1. Odds are in the defender's favor. 1v5. They need this. They need to pick up this round.
NRK has spike in hand. Defenders pushing over. 2 pushing tunnel.
They hear her rotating A. They know she's here. They don't know where, but they heard. They heard that she rotated nearby. Spike goes down. That's gonna be extra economy. She gets identified by the arrow and gets taken out. They pick up the op, and now they're gonna defuse.
Huge monumental round win.
Wait, they dropped the op. Okay, they dropped the op. They're gonna defuse, give the orb to the Sage so that she's close to another ult, because she did use hers this round. And her teammate, I'm not sure which one, but I guarantee they picked up the op just for the economy.
I think Jacko had the op the entire time that round. I think they left it. I feel like they want they're gonna use assault rifles rather than the op here. They just want one operator.
That's really surprising.
It is.
I think they should have held on to that op just for economy purposes. I mean, it's a one bullet kill to the body. You can lock down Hookah. You can lock down A short. You see Sova, he gets boosted up to watch A mid. And he's just gonna hold that down for a little bit and see if anybody's coming towards there. But it looks like they're all gonna go towards B long.
Showtime sitting here with Jet's ult, but also with a Phantom in hand. Interesting to see whether or not he chooses to use the ult or the gun. He
They
pushes
smoke off gardens in order to, you know, cut off those lines of sight. They're gonna have to fire blindly through it. They're gonna see that their Sage actually picks up the ult orb there, which out of all the out of all the agents, I think Sage is probably the best one to pick that up. Spike is gonna go down.
I'm on board with Critchy right now. He is narrowly missing this flame. Gets one kill on, get a second kill on two.
Oh, they both rotate through the showers, teleport. They're going into showers. There's
I
nobody
know
on A,
exactly
but they know
where
that they
you
rotated. The defenders are rotating towards A. They're gonna plan on the default spot on the safe boxes, and one's gonna rotate towards trucks. They're gonna be looking towards heaven. They're gonna try to smoke it off. He gets recon by the drone. He gets taken out by Odox through the boxes. Headshot.
Mario, last one alive, sitting in U-Haul, 26 HP, 3v1. Moments like this could make and break a game right here. If attacking can get the round, he starts defusing off of it. Odox gets the kill.
Headshot, nonetheless. What a shot by Odox.
Jacko takes it up to 50. Lets the Sage go ahead and get the next. So trying to get the orb. How many orbs does she have? That's gonna be her second.
At 5.
She needs one more
out
after
of
that.
7. She needs 2 more. They're really feeding the Sage because her ult is so strong, especially if you go down early. If you go down early on the man count, you have the Sage to bring that back up and kind of even it out.
This is the exact same thing that happened the last time these two teams met. You had Gosu.
Yeah, no, it absolutely is. Gosu started out very, very strong, and with Brutal kind of falling off in the beginning, but then just really bringing it close in the end game.
But Brutal decided they're not going to let that happen again as they're coming back earlier this game. Attackers decided to do something different here. That attack's not working now. We're going to do 3 in showers. We're going to do 1 split and 1 in hookah. Hookah's rotating into spices as Sage pushing mid with Jet. We have 3 in showers. We have 2 defenders on A, 3 on B. They realize that they're not pushing B long anymore due to Cypher's camera. They start to rotate off. Ray's coming through the back of spawn. Cypher doesn't know what he's going to do. Walls come, or ice flooring comes down, stops them in showers at their place. Brimstone getting ready to smoke. TP comes out from shower. They turn around. 3 of them. 3v1. Unable to get a kill as Zeron gets the headshot on Quasi.
Oh, what a shot by Jacos! He takes out the Sage, a very important agent early on the round. And a Hellfire comes out. It's going to tag up Jacos just a little bit, but he gets out. He gets the kill on showers, and he rotates towards U-Haul. There's U-Haul right now. He can't get the kill on the Raze on TP. Sage pushes out, gets the kill on Sage, but not the Raze. And we're at a 2v1 for the defenders. Raze last one up by the TP. She's going to TP into Hookah. And she's gonna have Hookah all to herself. She gets identified by the tripwire, and she puts another tripwire too. Oh, taken out. What another! Oh my gosh, what a round!
Fritzy has put those tripwires in Hookah every single round, and someone has hit them almost every single round.
And I think that time it just wasn't in their mind. They just thought, it's 1v2. I need to get over here because I know they're both over in A. I needed to rotate towards B.
Very unfortunate because that was a very winnable situation. The Brutal's Raze. Who's playing the Raze right now? Olche was very low, 38. Quasi. Early pick on the Showtime, one of their best players. NRK pushing B long here with the Marshall guns. Size Peak gets a shot off.
I'm gonna say, Quasi has been really showing what he's worth here. He's gotten quite a few first bloods.
I
And
believe
he's kind of put things into favor for his team.
this is gonna be a very interesting round for Gosu, as they all bought sheriffs and one bought a marshal. If Gosu is able to get a few picks here, if not a round win, this could change the momentum.
Yeah, no, absolutely. If Gosu takes this round, it'll be very surprising and really good in their favor. NRK is going to do the res on Showtime, so we're back to a 5v5.
They're rotating
And I
out.
believe I just heard a jet ult come out. I heard the get out of my way. Or no, sorry.
Showtime's ulted. Showtime's ulted. Everyone's rotating tunnels right now. Fritzy gets one. Showtime on the ult, misses everything.
No charges left.
65 HP, has a sheriff out. Quasi picks him off. Quasi gets a 3K
Plus
on
with
the
a 3K.
Oh, he's on
Plus
4K!
with a 4K. Can he get the ace? He needs one more.
On board here, Quasi, for the ace.
They're going to start going for the DP.
Spikes.
Mario's still in hookah. He's going to line up the shot, and he's going to miss, and he's going to be taken out. And that is another round. It's 5v5. Flawless for the defenders. And we've got ourselves a game, boys. And girls.
Quasi picking up the 4K.
This is the game I was hoping for.
When they
From the
jump,
beginning, Brutal, Gosu, two of the top contenders in this league. And they're as close as it can be. It's 5-5. 2 more rounds for the split. I think it might split at 6-6. Smokes come out from Quasi. He's going to try to put on some pressure, slow down the push from Hookah. Kim gets taken out, and NRK gets it. He's holding B long, just kind of waiting. He picks up the diffuser and looks at the smoke, makes sure nobody's in it. Raze is actually in it, gets taken out. Olche's off the board.
interesting push here. They're putting 4 in. It's very good. Hookah reveals one. Grenades come out. Second one onto
Molly comes
Quasi.
out. Mario actually gets him through the cage.
Fritzy over here on this garden play where he gets 2 to 3 around. I wonder if they're going to be able to pick him out here early, or are they going to rotate to A? They're back in Spices right now, slow walking as Brutal Sage starts rotating to A.
I think Sideswipe got identified on purpose so that he could rotate and kind of throw off the push because they're all stacking up to go to A.
Sage's wall goes up.
Careful now.
This is looking-
Sideswipe is in showers, just kind of holding, waiting for the teleport. If it comes through, he's listening for it, just holding it.
Xeron's in
Plant goes
U-Haul.
down in A. 5v3. Jacobs takes out Showtime with the op, showing that he's worth having the op. Oh, C4 is actually going to attack 2 of them. There's 2 in U-Haul. They're going to wide swing in. They're going to take out 2. And now it's a 1v4. And he's going to be taking it out as well. And that's going to be another round for the attackers. Gosu takes it 6-5.
Going into the 12th round here, economy looking good on both teams. Everyone should be able to get a full buy, full utilities, full armor. What kind of split are we looking at here? This is an extremely evenly matched game between both contenders here, as they fight for a spot to split $700 and a chance at NACL's Summer Series. Looks like Gosu's going back to their bread and butter here, doing
Wall raised.
a B mid into Hookah as well as long.
I am the hunter!
And there it is, folks. Olche getting one with the ult, gets another one with the Vandal. That bazooka is... Oh,
Smokes down.
if I was ever alone with her bazooka, dude, I would not. That would be a bad day. I would run to the other side.
Satchel out.
Xerion looking here, pushing the Hookah. Traps there. Yes, the Hellfire comes out. Quasi picks up the kill with the Hellfire. 5v2 in the final round of the half, looking in favor of Team Brutal. NRK looking to enter Hookah here. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, it looks like Sideswipe has this spike as he's pushing mid. We have one in Heaven, one in U-Haul. NRK gets picked off by Olche. Sideswipe decides to push out. Unable to pick up kill, dies to Odox, and it's a 6-6 split at half. This is exactly what you were looking for if you were brutal. During this halftime analysis, I'm going to throw it to our analyzer, Jake and Christian. What did you guys see during that?
One thing that I noticed was it was just an onslaught every time. They're both playing very patient but aggressive at the same exact time. Like, you'll see when the collapse is starting to happen, it's just like intel is given out, and then you have utility dump, and then it's just bang, bang, bong. People are dying, people are shooting. This is like one of the greatest games of Valorant I've seen, being a part of being part of the game.
Christian, what'd you see during that?
Fourth, which is something you don't see a lot. See, the snowballing nature of the economy of this game makes it so that usually one team pulls ahead of the other and then takes that lead and pushes. But there wasn't like a turning point. It wasn't like a 3-0 and then 6-3 and then 6-6. It was like a 3-0 and a 3-3 and then a 4-3 and a 4-4. You know, it was literally a back and forth. So
as we're pushing your pistol round, it's a 5v1 situation. Pan goes down. Oh, that picks up one. I wasn't able to pick up another one. Brutal, tough time on the pistol rounds throughout this game. Gosu said, "You guys brought it back on us. We're not letting you take this one. We want the economy. We want the guns. We want the armor. We'll take our round. Thank you very much." This is going to be interesting to see how Brutal decides to attack on this map against Gosu, a team that they narrowly lost to 13-12 the last time these two teams met. Looks like they're stacking up here for a shower take with one in mid. You have 3 defenders on A, 2 on B. As they push out the mid here, looks like they didn't buy anything. Classic pistols. Pushing in the showers here. Sage is ready to put the wall up. Dies to Showtime. Fixes down. Showtime picks up the second one on Odax. Wazi gets one on okay. Showtime picks up the third on Olche. Xerion pushes back into the middle of the map. Sideswipe rotating over. Mario to Dorm. Showtime picks up a fourth with a Spectre. And it's all down to Jacko. He's got 45 HP and a Dream with the classic pistol going up against 4 high-class Valorant players.
He's got literally a pistol that he gets for free. But he's got to play this smart if he wants to deny any econ, right?
I think
I believe that he may be playing this corner either to buy some time to reset his team or to see if he can potentially get a pick off. Showtime's gonna peek that though.
Showtime's pushing out. 1 kill. Jacko gets 1. Can he get a second one? Says he gets C4 by Xerion. The round ends 8-6 in favor of Gosu.
You could see there at the end he wanted to cross and pick up that Spectre. That was what he wanted to do so badly because he knew that I have a classic. I just killed someone. I'm the last guy. They know exactly where I'm at. The only way I survived this is by picking up that Spectre. And that Spectre ended up being what cost.
Absolutely.
He knew that the spike was down in showers and that they were all going to be camping it. This is not a a casual stack that you'll run into that are like don't play for objectives. This is the highest level of competitive play that we've seen, so they're definitely going to be playing those objectives.
As Brutal sets up here for a split push on A, they send Brimstone B long by himself. Looks like Kritzy's going to go ahead and push in his shot, put down the camera as we have 2 players in mid just playing cat and mouse with the defenders. Smoke's going down. Quasi picks up the alt orb. NRK throws over some ice to slow down the players. Arrow comes out.
Something you'll notice right now is the spike is currently down in spawn or close to spawn. All that the attack is trying to do is figure out where they want to go. And I feel like this is the patience thing I was talking about. They're gonna figure out where they want to go, and then the collapse is gonna happen. If this Brimstone can get a pick at B, I believe that's when we'll start seeing the rotate over to B. And as you see, the defenders are rotating to B because they think that's where his plant's going down, but it's not.
Brimstone's all alone there. NRK gets one pick in the showers. Does a huge pick right there. Heals up. Sideswipe gets one on the quasi. Picks up the Vandal. Attacker's coming in. NRK gets the second one on Jacko. Odox knows where he is. The defenders start to rotate back. One going heaven, one going into the ball. NRK picks up a third on the Odox. It's all down to Oljays. He gets picked from Spices. Showtime comes around with the Vandal. 9-6 in favor of Gosu. If they had it available, I believe Brutal would need to call a technical timeout right here. Bring it together. You've lost 3 in a row. It's not over yet. Clear your heads, clear your comms. But you guys need to get it together for this attacking round.
Absolutely. So the side swap is supposed to be your chance to reset, but they actually reset earlier and made it to that 6. If they want to win, they should use this reset to not feed Showtime and opening pick.
This is where
Odox is gonna take out Showtime through the wall with a headshot on the Sheriff.
Prepare for hellfire.
And you see Chrissy with a double barrel shotgun, and he's gonna walk into the Hellfire like he doesn't know it's there. Spike Carrier gets killed, and we're at a 4v2 in favor of Gosu. Gosu really taking a commanding lead here. They're not letting anything up to chance. They're just taking out all of the enemy players. The attacker's not even getting a chance to get the spike down.
we're gonna go on board here with Olche. Looks like Brutal was saving this round, but they only bought shorties and shares. Let's see if Olche can get a pick here, at least one more. Help ruin their economy. However, with 32 HP and just the Sheriff, we'll see what he can do. Feels like he's just gonna save here. But
Yeah, no, I mean, at this point, he has to.
with that information,
1v4. They all have 100 HP. We're at probably 150-ish. Like, he can't do much here. He has to save.
the only one weak right now is Mario. He has 18 HP. The other ones are sitting above 100. Decides to save. Not gonna get picked from anywhere. Smart play by Olche here. I'm really hoping Team Brutal can get it together, bring it back for a hell of a second half.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm the IGL here, I think the biggest thing I need to do is make sure my guys know we're not out of it. We gotta step it up. Like, morale has to be up.
That goes there. This goes here. Yes, this should
This is
go.
the team that they lost to 12-13 last time they met, and they don't want to do that again. They want to be on the upside of this.
More race.
Gary goes out. He gets taken out immediately. Showtime, he's going to eliminate another one with the op, with a headshot. And it looks like this Sage Ice Barrier in A mid might be one way. I can't quite tell if it's hitting the ground or not.
It is not. She's able to see underneath of it, and she's playing it that way.
Oh, and what a grenade by Raze. It's going to take out the other Raze.
And here come the explosives. We're on board here with Jacko as he has the operator and shoots out an arrow, decides to rotate towards mid. 3v5 situation here. Your team's losing. You need a round. There's no way you're saving. Start pushing into hookah. They know there's going to be at least 3 defenders here on site. Are they able to get a few picks? Maybe get a plant down. Hopefully get a round win. If it's going to happen, it needs to happen soon. 30 seconds left in the half. And he gets spotted by the camera.
Oh my god, Sideswipe with a 3K to close out the round, making it flawless for the defenders.
Sideswipe has this ability to come out and just ruin rounds for teams. Last time we were against, I believe it was against Brutal as well. He rotated E window on Haven and just completely ruining a round for the attacking team. He just has his ability to get into these spots where no one knows where he is and get the picks that he needs. There we go down mid here. The side swipe picks up an early one. 4v5. That's not what you needed to see. Jacko picks up a kill. Makes it a 4v4 as someone comes to the teleporter. One towards two pick. They're trying to get a wall bang. Ordox picks up a wall bang. Kritzy picks up a wall bang. Gets a 4v2. This is the round Brutal needed. Alt comes out. Gets spotted in hookah. Ordox throwing a wall behind. Zero on tunnel. Tries to challenge one. Down the second one. Gets a headshot. Immediately
What a
refrags.
shot by Jackos.
We'll go
Now
up.
it's 3v1. And the defender is in hookah. Well, just outside hookah. Just kind of holding for the rotate. He knows he can't win it. He's going to try to run the economy, and he does. Showtime takes out Jackos, which was a huge pick. They're going to rotate out. They're going to use the teleporter so that they don't get destroyed and lose their economy. Two people still up. He's going to back out just into spices, make sure he doesn't get hit. He's going to save the op, and they're going to go to the next round and hope that they can pick it up.
Showtime's a player that you
Snowfields are
don't
so
want having
annoying.
an op in his hand, as he's shown us time after time what he can do with that. Let's see what the defenders are setting up here. Another 3-2 split on A to B. Attackers look like they're going to be pushing B fountain here, maybe 2 mid hookah. Seems like a similar attack as what Gosu was doing to Brew earlier this game. If it's good to be your attack, you better know how to defend it. Let's see what's going to happen here.
Showtime's gonna opt down towards showers, making sure nobody pushes that way. He doesn't see anybody, so he's gonna rotate back into A. A's gonna be walled off completely, and they're gonna start their rotation because they have a feeling that's where
And here come the grenades.
Mario's gonna take off Kritzy with the op, and they know that there's 2B long.
And they're taking a play right out of Boomer Squad. A Boomer Squad gaming play.
My ult's ready.
Is it going to pay off in the end? Only 2 on side, 1 time left, 1 time right. In arcade gets 2. In arcade gets a 3rd.
3. And they have full control of A.
And a
he's
team
gonna
kill.
be killed by his teammate with the C4. I don't know if that was a BM or what, but he straight killed his teammate, making it a 1v4.
Sirion said, hey, Sideswipe, I appreciate everything you've done for me this game. Go ahead and take a C4 to the back. We don't need you anymore.
And Ultra is just gonna kind of watch the rotate from the teleporter. He's got 27 HP. Not much he can do here as an attacker. And I don't think he's gonna try to push this at all. He's just gonna let them take the round.
Interesting push. Go ahead and go into showers here. You know all 4 of them are going to be watching you. It would be, yeah, there he goes. Wise play to go ahead and just save your Vandal. Save your utility. Back on out. He does have his ult available for next round. And if we're to say it, Brutal cannot drop another round, or
They're out.
Gosu is going to be crowned our champion.
I really hope to see Brutal step it up here. If you're Brutal right now, what's going through your mind?
Looking up at the scoreboard, you have 4 alts. The other team has 3. All it really comes down to is you're losing your gunfights. You guys have the skill, you have the information, you're just missing that X factor, which is your gunfights, and that's changing the round wins here. You guys got to get that early pick. For the past 2 to 3 rounds, you guys have been picked off early playing 4v5s. You have good strategy, now execute.
Found you.
Hellfire comes out. Unable to pick anything. Smoke's coming out. Drone's coming out. All utility is being spent. And there's no kills to answer for it. They're sticking to this mid push here, and we have 3 defenders rotating over. 2 still on A. We have 5. We have 3 in hookah. 1 hits the TP. I wonder if this is to throw them off. And Showtime immediately makes him regret the decision to go through that teleporter.
Oh, what a shot by Sideswipe. Immediately refragged by Quasi with the Sheriff headshot. Through a wall. Mario's going to take out 2.
And Mario.
That's going to be the game.
And folks, Team Gosu is your NACL Valorant champions. I gotta say, they deserved it. They played lights out from the very beginning, not dropping a single game.
All right, so let's set up for an interview with Gosu and see kind of what was going through their minds, yeah?
Absolutely. We gotta turn down the queen, as we are the champions. She's just blaring in right now. Try to get on board with the post-game interview from the leader.
Hey, boys.
What's up?
Yo.
Hey, good game, guys.
Thank you.
So we're gonna try to do a little post-game interview with you guys real quick, because just won a heaping amount of money.
Yeah, we're excited about the money and being invited back to the exclusive club next. What is it? The exclusive SummerSlam or some shit?
SummerSlam's the WWE.
Summer Series.
But,
Oh yeah.
So I got a question for you guys. What was going through your head at halftime? 6-6.
To be honest, we were confident.
Very
confident.
We're confident. Sorry, not the. Go ahead, shut up.
I was just it was basically we felt like we are a better team than them, and we had a lot of confidence going at halftime. We know we're really good on defensive sides of all maps, all 3 of the maps. So having 6 rounds is plenty enough on the attacking side for us to come over, and especially right after we won the pistol round, we were pretty confident we're going to take it.
Yeah, the pistol round is huge, especially going into the second half and you're tied. That kind of shifted ties a bit, you think?
Yeah, sure. It's always nice to get that pistol because the second round after that is usually a dominance imposing round, and we try to play aggressive on that to kind of make teams think twice about where we're pushing.
So about halfway through you guys' attacking round, we made the comment that it was a little bit like Groundhog Day. The defenders were setting up the same, the attackers were setting up the same. Is that something we're going to see at a higher level, where everyone's going to be pushing that B fountain area into mid, B long into garden, and trying to take B? Because that's what we've been seeing a lot of teams doing at this high level of play.
So on this map in particular, that spot you're talking about is hookah, and it's kind of important to go get early round control of it. That's why a lot of teams that have been practicing this already try to get control of that. But we basically we're still a really big work in progress, and right now our default on that map is to go try to control hookah and long B at the beginning of the round, because usually teams play 3 players at A and 2 at B, so we're just playing a numbers game. But we'll have to see how we adapt in the future.
Day, I'll let you end it with your final question if you have one.
When is that tournament that we're getting invited to, the exclusive one? Do you know a date, time, and do you know how much money that one is worth? And how many teams will be
Didn't
playing
you
it?
say Day was asking a question?
Yeah, was that the day, not Showtime?
Well, you know,
Relax, Tony.
Showtime had
Relax,
a
Tony.
question as well, so we'll answer your question, and then I'll let Day final it out.
Yeah, so no hard date set yet for the summer series. We gotta do the admin side of things, but as soon as we know, we'll let you know.
Okay.
And it's not a tournament. It's gonna be a
Series.
full league. So
Oh, that's awesome.
the prizes are
Hold
gonna
on,
be higher.
hold on. Not league. We're not allowed,
We're not allowed
to
to say league.
It's a series
Series.
over an elongated amount of time.
Sweet.
So there's gonna be higher pay, more prize, higher sponsorship, more things to come for the winner of that, and then more exposure to our teams during that time.
Sweet Glad to hear
Nice.
that.
Sweet.
But yeah, guys. Final words. Congrats on the win. You guys definitely showed that you deserved it. You played it really well. It was great to see that kind of high level play in our tournament, and I look forward to seeing you guys in our summer series.
Sounds
Sweet.
good, man. Thanks.